everyone talks about how much it's grown, and it has grown, but the thing is, you gotta realize it dropped substantially before. We used to have, when we had our city clerk before Shar, we had, we actually had a clerk and assistant clerk and the same kind of staff. And then when Shar took over, she said you could handle both jobs, so they actually was cut by, a one whole salary. So we've kind of got just back to that, plus we've got a little more because we were doing grants and we're doing all this stuff, and things are happening, and when things happen, you have to have the staff to cover it. So yes, I do think that we need to have that additional staff, because we've got things going, without that additional staff, would we have the grants we've gotten? Would we, would we be able to do all the stuff we do? No. You've got to proceed and go forward. You can't just sit on your, on your laurels and do nothing. So it just doesn't make sense to not. It is too bad. And the other thing I want to say about that, you've talked about cutting funds. To me, we talk about let's not do equipment, let's not do infrastructure, because we've had these LGA cuts. Well, like I said, the first LGA cut was in 2002. So that was kind of the option then, was let's just not do any infrastructure stuff. And now it's been, here it is 8 years later, we haven't got that back. In fact, it's cutting it worse. So we can't just wait to hope they'll refund the money and then leave the streets to our future generations. I think we need to keep going with streets and bond for it and get it done.